All right, here we go. Here we go. What is going on, everyone? Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, Ella. Yo, Twitch don't want us to be great, homie. They don't want us to be great because I never get that. I never get that. Oh, wait, hold up. Y'all know they in the stream until... We just chilling. Happy Monday, friends. Thank you all so much for clocking in with me. My name is Jay, the part-time gamer. Happy Mental Health Monday. I hope that y'all had a chance over the weekend to refresh, to review, to relax, and renew. And I hope, if not, I hope you get that chance soon. I'm glad everyone's saying hello to each other in chat. Yo. We got Ella. We got Kelly. We got Cools. Yo, we got cool people. We got cool people in the chat right now, y'all. What's up, cool peoples? Much love. Hello. Y'all. Big shout outs to Sleepy one time and Ella. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure playing with y'all yesterday for some Among Us. Sorry I couldn't stay long. I was when you're old, you fall asleep. You get tired quickly. It was so great. Yeah. We got some cool people in the chat. I see what you did there. Skirt. Yo, Let me tell y'all. Ella messaged. This is how I know Ella was tight about it, because Ella messaged me like immediately after, like as it happened. I think this was Ella had one of her best games ever as an imposter. Like her and Jason, I think. Was it Jason that you were imposters with, Ella? Thank you for the heads up. Yeah. How's this, by the way? Is this better? Yeah. So, like, they ran the table, y'all. They ran the table. Like, they were just killing. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Oh, hi. Hello, friend. Hi, Spicy Taquito 88. What's up, friend? How you doing? Happy. Mental Health Monday. Chance for us to check in. Oh, we'll see. I'll see myself out. What? Wait, what? Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Spicy. No. Yo, Spicy, I hope you doing well, friend. Yo, baby, come back. I don't know the words. There was something about you. And it feels weird to do that, like, as there's another instrumental. You can blame it all on me. Oh, okay, got you. Hey. Big brain, Kelly. Big brain. I see you. Y'all, let me tell y'all. So today, I wanted to talk about mental health, and I think as we were talking about it, right? Like, because I wanted to bring something more formal, like not formal, but just something more structured. I think is like kind of the main key. Something more along the lines like where we can kind of discuss it and maybe have some commonly understood fact definitions and things like that, and look at some resources together. So I don't want it to feel like school, but I've been looking at like some different websites and just kind of doing a bit of research, and on our Discord also, there's a bunch of different helplines where they have great information, both UK, US, as well as for our friends north of the border in Canada, as well as there's some other international resources there as well. And just like with all resources, right, it's not about it being an end all, but it's just a resource, right? It's something to hopefully help point you in the right direction. J baby, yo Sam. What's up, Sam? What's up, friend? How are you doing? Happy Monday. Thank you again for the raid on Friday. Much love. I appreciate it, yo. How was your weekend? Were you? I saw you playing. I saw you grinding on some Dead by Daylight with Spicy. I seen you. I was like, oh yeah, they getting it. They getting it. Skirt. But yeah, and so again, I think like we talk about like resources. We talk about we got to finally be friends and play. You know what? Let me talk about this for a second, because I was watching Spicy's I was watching Spicy's stream when y'all talking about it, and I was so confused for like the first like 10-15 minutes, because I was like, weren't they friends already? Like, why is this such a big deal? And then I remembered like, oh no, like the whole friend or like the whole matchmaking system, or like the whole like friend finder, especially because it's like cross platform, like it was so scuffed. I was just like, yeah, never mind. So, yo, I'm so happy that it worked out. Yo, Dead by Daylight is so much fun, y'all. We played Dead by Daylight last Thursday. Watching Spicy stream, we rated Snap Reflex, who is just such a wholesome person, such an awesome person. Which is funny, for a scary game, you meet some super cool people. We met Sam because of Dead by Daylight. Just saying. There's a couple other people we've rated on the channel, which we don't keep as much touch with as much as I think we should. But Naya used to play Dead by Daylight a lot, actually. And then there's some other cool people as well. So we got Vadertron. What is it? That Asian Ren played for the first time. That was kind of fun. That was kind of fun to watch. There's some cool things going on there. Yo, shout outs to That Asian Ren, to Piran Red Panda. Yo, both of them, like, two awesome, lovely, supportive, wonderful people. Shanti Angwa, Dispel. Yo, I'm shouting out the whole squad, Bookends Tavern. Yo, Bookends Tavern team, stand up, baby. Yo, shout outs to y'all, man. Much love and appreciation. Dispel was like, yo, hey, you want to play some, like, Overwatch with us? And it was cool, funny, because, like, I was joking on Twitter, like, oh yeah, they never invite me to shit. Like, you know, just like being a memer. And Dispel immediately, yo, I love this man. Dispel is so awesome. Dispel immediately said, yo, he immediately messaged me on Discord. He's like, hey, yo, Jay, like, come on, man, let's go play some Overwatch on Tuesday night. And I felt bad because I had to fucking dub him because I already made plans. I felt bad. I was like, all right, no. We are going to play soon. I promise. Speaking of people I see, hi to you, my friend. We got Orbe in the chat. Hello, my friend. Where you at? Thank you, Ella, for the luck. What is up, Orby? Orby, it was so nice to play with you, even though it's for only a little bit. But are you, like, back home now? Or, if I remember correctly, I thought you was going to LA. And you was just, like, taking a brief reprieve at the crib. But are you, like, back? Or are you, like, still, like, going on vacation mode and such? Either way, it was awesome to see. Yo, the homie Orby finally streamed after being out on a hiatus and such. Oh, you back? Hey! So Orby, you ready? Not today, but you ready to rage with me in competitive Valorant? Come on, carry Ella and I, yo. Carry Ella and I. Woo! Let's go! Sheesh! Let's go, friend. I'm always down to play with Orby, yo. Orby's such a cool person. Shout outs to you, friend. Shout outs to you. Aw, Sam is in charge of movie night. Oh. What movie we watching, Sam? Talk nice to me. What movie we watching? We watching something cool? I bet we watching something cool. Who wants to bet we're watching? Sam is watching something cool. Alright, who's watching? Who's watching, Sam? Well, talk nice to me. Space Jam. Space Jam. I'm conflicted. I'm the one with HBO Max. Yo, Sam got the plug, bro. Yo, Sam, what's up, girl? How you doing, yo? Let me holler at you on stream real quick. You know what I'm saying? I heard you got that HBO Max, baby. I'm saying, know what I'm saying? No, know what I'm saying? No, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm only 86% kidding. Yo, HBO Max is a come up, yo. Honestly, I only had HBO Max for Game of Thrones. I just used my mind. Nah. Someone delete that comment. No, I know what we talking about. No. We ain't gotta expose ourselves out here. Chill. Baby. Chill. Yeah, I use for Netflix. Me and my homeboy, we've been using the same Netflix for like 9 years and shit. And it's funny because I didn't even tell him that I moved to Texas. Like, I just logged into the Netflix when I moved here, and I'm like, oh shit, I never like, cause I got my new laptop. The laptop I stream and play on right now, I got it back in December. I want to say November, November, sometime around there. And he was like, and so, but I never logged into Netflix. And so I was like, oh, okay, let me log in. And this was like in February. And so I was like, oh, he sent me an email, screenshot like, oh yeah, there was a login from Texas. He's like, yo, was this you, by the way? And I was like, oh yeah, that's me, by the way. What's up, man? Yo, shout out to the homie Sam, yo. Sam is one of my best friends. Y'all never met him or seen him on the channel. But I was the best man at his wedding. And it's funny because Sam and I, we could not be further apart on like issues of politics or, I mean, it's funny though, because in spite of that, like, we actually met because he dated one of my good friends. He dated one of my good friends. And like, we're like the only two guys. And so at like this prom event, or like, I don't know what it was. And so like, we're like, hey, you know, you just want to like chill and just like play video games so we don't have to be here. And he was like, yeah, sure. And so we actually went back to my place. We were smoking hookah. We were playing video games, just shooting the shit. And you know, that's how we ended up hanging out and becoming best friends. And when one of my other roommates like stiffed me, he moved out without paying rent like halfway through the month. Didn't even give me 30 days notice. Like, Sam stepped in to help out because he needed a place to stay. And you know, Sam, you know, shout outs to him, man. I love, if you are watching, or if you know who you are, Sam, I love you to death, man. I hope you're doing well. Shout outs to you, to wifey, to the babies. All right, brand new child number 2. Man, beautiful family, y'all. Beautiful family, beautiful people. Shout outs to y'all. I've heard the new Space Jam isn't great. All right, so here, let me tell y'all. I'm conflicted. So, y'all know my ADHD ass. And it's not even ADHD. I'm just like easily distracted. And I think that's just a matter of focus. Like, I am so torn because I think, you know, with celebrities, you don't know them personally, right? I was a huge fan of LeBron James growing up. Like, when he first came in the league, like first 7-8 years in the league, like, I remember copping the LeBron 2 soldiers, the gray Zoom soldiers, and like, that was the flyest like pair of kicks I wanted. I didn't want Jordans because, like, as much as I loved Michael Jordan, I hated the fact that he was a Bull. He was a Chicago Bull, and like, as a Knicks fan, as a Knicks fan for life, like, the fact he fucked over my homie Starks and the homie, and, you know, like, he fucked over Ewing. Yo, he shit on so many teams. You know what I'm saying? In the 90s. And so, like, it ain't anything special. But, you know, I was just like, yo, I feel a certain kind of way, you know, about copping Jordans and shit. To be young again. Now I just don't care. I'm like, oh, it's hot. If it's hot, I'll rock it. But anyway, the whole thing, though, was like, in spite of that, Michael Jordan is cool to fucking watch. Right? But LeBron, I mean, I get it, right? But here's the thing. If it wasn't, let's say Kobe was still alive, it would make, I mean, here's the thing though. Yeah, no one can beat the first one. And you know what? And I'm not saying that it has to. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying it has to, right? Like, because I think remakes always get a bad rap because they have to be twice as good to be considered as good as the original. Because the number one thing you're always fighting is nostalgia. The number one thing you're always fighting is the rose-colored glasses of the past, or the rose-tinted glasses of the past. Nostalgia is powerful. Facts, Kelly. Big, 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 big facts. Like, I think about, it's so easy to think about things like, oh, well, it's fun now. Back then it kind of sucked, but it's cool now. Like high school. I fucking hated high school. High school sucked. High school fucking sucked. But guess what? In a weak moment, sometimes people will catch me like, that actually wasn't that bad. High school was kind of cool. And that's not to say that there weren't good moments from it, but especially my first 2 years of high school really fucking sucked. And then the last 2 years of high school sucked in a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. That's a story for another time, y'all. What is the story for another time? I was lucky and had decent high school experience, but like being an adult is a whole other level, depending. The most painful thing about being an adult? For me, the most painful thing about being an adult is the fact that when I was growing up as a kid, I always thought, when I become grown up, I'm gonna be so much better. I'm gonna do so much cool shit. I'm gonna not be worried about all this over here. I'm gonna just be a different person. I'm gonna be cool. If there's ever a time where we have a time machine and we can talk to our previous selves, I have a solemn message for 5-year-old Jay. You're fucking stupid. Learn some real shit, bro. You can do better. I joke. I would have to think of it, but I like to think I'd have like some more positive shit to say to my previous self. And that's actually I think that's actually a really good tool. Talk about in therapy, right? Like, what would you say to your younger self? And it's funny because I heard it echo talking to therapists and talking with friends about it, right? Managing through trauma, and I think talking to people within my support system, which I'm so grateful for. It's a good feeling, well, not a good feeling, but I think it's an important feeling to maintain that perspective, right? To move forward from there. But yeah, I think that was always a big thing. But friends, if you're just joining us, thanks for clocking in with me. My name is Jay the Part-Time Gamer. Happy Mental Health Monday. Today's a day where we check in, where we hold space for each other, for ourselves. See how you're doing. Would love to hear from chat, talk to y'all. I have some other things I could talk about and go from there. Aw, yo, thank you for clocking in with me, friend. Lucifer on ketamine. Yo, that is a hell of a name. What's up, Jay? I'm good. Thank you, friend. How about yourself? Happy Monday. Kelly asked me, Jay, how are you doing? You know what, Kelly? I'm doing good, actually. I'm doing pretty good. It's funny, like, there's been some, yeah. And, going from there, it's actually Tuesday in Sweden. Wait, Driscoll, did you change your name? No, wait a minute. This isn't Driscoll. Wait a minute. Lucifer? Where did we meet? Lucifer! Sweden! Talking about Sweden. I met you in just chatting by scrolling down a bit. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you clocking in, checking out. Please, by all means, get comfy, relax. All right, I appreciate the follow, and we're hanging out in here. So glad you came in. Decided to hang out with us, friend. Let me lower the volume. You can't escape the land of the Vikings. Hey! Hey. All right. I have your stream. I have your stream up in Discord till movie time. I wonder if they'll notice. Probably not, Sam. But yo, Sam, thank you so much for the lurk. Much love, friend. Thank you. Yo, if I don't catch you, enjoy the movie. I have mixed feelings about LeBron James as a basketball fan, but it is what it is. You know, here's the thing, Lucifer. Lamont Zest, that's their superpower. She is one of the super dopest people ever. Just saying. We got some. Look, I honestly, it's like not even about me. It's about the people that are in chat, that are hanging out. Frankly, I love the people that we got in here. Hey, speaking of the people we got in here, another VIP. We got that Asian Ren. How you doing, friend? Ren, congratulations again on affiliate, on the sub badges, on the emotes, on the blow up, on being awesome. Let me tell y'all something about Ren. It's Monday, so meh. That's fair. Yo, let me tell y'all something about the homie Ren. About the homie. I remember Ren. I met Ren through Ella. Shout out to Ella, because you meet so many cool people through other content creators and streamers in this community, honestly. I think as long as you have that energy, then like it brings it in there, right? Like, welcome to VIP. I hate Mondays, bro. Mondays are the worst. Mondays are the worst. Yo. Hey guys, how's your mental health? How are we doing? It's Monday. Fuck everything. Oh my God, oh my, hey. Yo, I am done. No, that's facts. Yo, Ren does their own mental health segment on Wednesdays. Mental wellness Wednesdays, I believe you call it. Is that correct, friend? Shout outs to you. The story I wanted to talk about with Ren. So I remember I met Ren through Ella. Ella, lovely person, love her to death, super dope, fellow content creator and colleague. Happy to call her a friend. I remember, I was chatting with Ren, and Ren was like, hey, I have this plan in place. I have X, Y, Z in the third. And in my head, I'm just like, this person is overkilling it. Like, I don't know how they're not going to do well. Because this person, like Ren, they thought of everything. It was kind of scary, Ren, actually. I'm still intimidated thinking about that moment. Because, to be honest, like, you put in so much more work, so much more pre-work than I ever did. Honestly. Like, I just came into this, like, I got a nice webcam and, shit, we'll figure it out, I guess. And so, shout outs to you, friend. Like, and Ren hit affiliate, and now they They just did their second small streamer Saturday where they interviewed Spicy, learning Dead by Daylight. Man, I am shout out to you, friend, once again. And Panda Piran in the hot tub. In the hot tub, baby. Oh my. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey. Interview in the hot tub. What? Okay, hold on. First off, comrade lady. Hello, comrade. Welcome. Glory to the Republic of Gamers. Spicy says, let me tell you how powerful the feeling was to quit my job today. Spicy! Congratulations, friend. Yes! Oh my god, oh my, oh my. Oh. Wait, you did it? Ah! No, we've been trolled. No, we've been trolled. Oh, dude, I'm so excited for you. I want my oh my gosh back. I want my OMG back. Spicy. Yo, Ella says debated. Yo, that's big facts. Ella, we've been, they did his dirty. They did it so dirty. Oh my god, oh my.
Okay, damn, Jackets, I see you.
Okay, we ready to go?
Okay. Now we're even. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate it. We needed that. All right. So, we're going to be talking. But, you know what, Spicy? I know. I remember we were talking about it. And look, I hope that you find the space and that you find something that works out better for you, friend. Because, honestly, honestly, it's hard. It's hard enough already doing work full time and all that. Honestly, full time streaming when? For who, Ren? For who, Ren? For you? For Spicy? Full time streaming when, Jay? All of us. Oh, wow. Draco quit? Oh, good for Draco. Good for Draco. Oh, facts. Yo, when are we all going to become streamers? More importantly, when are we all going to become, content creators? I'd live in the content creator house with y'all. But I have a bad habit of, I'm not, the cleanest person. I'm clutter mess. I'm, organized messy. I'm organized messy. I'm just saying. He does have nothing lined up, which is good. October 15th. What's October 15th? Is that potentially Spicy Taquitos 24-hour stream? Where she's going to be blazing. Blazing. Oh, no, it's July 31st. Oh, Sag. Wait, what's October 15th? Hold up. Hold up. Oh, October 15th is a national protest. Oh. Nani? I'm terrible at keeping track of dates. What's this? For working minimum wage? Ooh, friends. All right, you know what? I'm going to say right here. We will be doing coverage all day. Ooh, we'll be doing coverage. Yeah, paid paternity and maternity leave and free healthcare. Bang, bang. Let's go. And I'm sure, gosh, what goes on in October? That's when we start ramping up for. Oh no, midterms aren't for another year though. Oh yeah, I could rant about all those things. Protest the man. Fuck yeah, bro. Let me tell y'all. Lucifer, by the way, because you are new, my friend, we got a little spicy in here. Spicy taquito ain't the only one, but damn the man. Yo, big facts. Big facts. Here's the thing. The United States is the only first world country. The only first world country that like doesn't have a comprehensive single payer health insurance plan in place, doesn't have paternity, has one of the shortest maternity leaves, has virtually no paternity leave, right? And then also, we're number one in military spending, and the next 25 countries on that list are our allies. So, fucking done with it. Fucking done with it. So, I wanted to talk about individual mental health. Please, Spicy, you're going to send me the link? Fuck yes, let's go. Let's fucking go. Because, y'all, I just, my weekend, oh, yeah, let me talk about my weekend, and then we'll talk about mental health. And my weekend was good. For those of you who are aware, I recently joined... No cursing. No, man. Every time. Okay. You know what? We're gonna put this on the timer. All right, lady. We're gonna put this on a timer. Yo, cause the lady knew I was about to go in, bro. Ah! All right. Aw, Sam, thank you, love. You too, my friend. You too. Have a great time. Enjoy the movie with the fam and everything. Much love to you, Sam. Shout outs. Can we get a shout out for Sam, please, Spicy? Can we get a shout out, please?
$5 a month. How are you have
And I'll hydrate. Oh, jeez, Ella. Okay, Ella.
and not $5?
Oh wait, no. Here, I got it. Let me get the shout out for Sam, because Sam is one of the coolest people. Wait, did you not hear the sound alert? Did you not hear the sound alert, Ella? Wait, am I bugging? Because I heard it. It was kind of quiet, though, honestly, in my headset. Oh, it's too low, right? Okay, so here, let's do this. What's going on here? Is it just really quiet? Yeah, I think so. Here, hold on. I got you. Yeah. Here, I got you. Say it less. Oh, my thing is frozen. Cool. All right. Hold on. Just a moment, friends. We are going to do this. I am currently waiting on my thing to like stop wigging out, y'all. To stop wigging out, baby. Oh my. But anyway, while I'm waiting on this, thank you y'all so much for your patience. I appreciate you. Happy Monday. My weekend was good. All I did was on Sunday I had a meeting basically. Oh, here you go. Okay. Okay. Oh, what movie are you gonna watch? Tell us what movie you're gonna watch, friend. But hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ella. Have a great day. Enjoy the movie, my friend. Much love. Black Widow. Hey, let's go. Yes. Let's go. Enjoy. Okay, so Ren, thank you so much. Impromptu date night with the boyfriend. Hey. Ren, thank you so much for coming by, my friend. Have a great rest of your day. Are you streaming today? Oh, yeah, you're going to prep for that. Okay, yeah. Got you. Oh, yeah, you just said prepping for the... Yeah. You answered earlier. I was like, wait a minute. All right. Take care, friend. Thank you so much. Once again, much love to that Asian Ren. Ren, man, they're so cool. There's so many cool people, y'all. Let me just tell you, there are so many cool freaking people that we get to know, that we get to talk to, that we get to interact and experience things with, y'all. It is such a beautiful thing. But anyway, let me tell you about my weekend before I get too thrown off. For those of you who know already, I I recently decided. I've always talked about politics on this channel, my own personal perspective, and I think more importantly than that, I'm always looking to grow my perspective and to find something where I believe in and to build from there. So on Sunday I attended the Democratic Socialists of America meeting for my chapter here in Texas. There's a bunch of them, and it was good. It was nice. I got to meet other people. Like I've been chatting with people in Slack, and I'm looking for another for like committees to get involved with. But lately, because I've been doing artwork, I've been messing around with Photoshop and such. Like that's kind of where I've been gravitating to slowly, and going from there. Yeah, and it's been pretty awesome. Ooh, I watched a good movie this weekend, Gunpowder Milkshakes. I heard about that. I heard about that movie. Where have I heard that before? Huh. Ooh, one of my coworkers is moving to Texas because Oregon is terrible now. Oh, what, like cost of living? Because I know it's actually gotten really expensive for the cost of living in Oregon. Because the market has been inflated by so many people coming from California. Because California in of itself is so expensive, right? And then people were moving up, people were moving west. Like I got a homegirl who lives in Vegas, and she moved from California. And there's so many people, so many of her friends from California that are like coming out there, like from the Bay Area and shit. And so it's a really interesting case of gentrification, who moves and who comes, who's going out, who's coming in as a result of who's going out as a result of who's coming in, right? And I think gentrification in of itself is such an expansive issue. I'm pretty sure you could give me 4 hours to talk about it, and I'm pretty sure I still wouldn't be able to hit everything. Very confident in that, actually. Very, very confident in that. But anyway. But yeah, that's good. Yeah, Oregon is it's funny, like living out here, talking to fellow people that are aligned, similarly aligned in a political sense, in terms of what I hope to see out of my elected officials and how I, as a citizen, want to engage with my community to help affect change. I think it was really empowering. I think it's really empowering to do that. And so, before I jump into my story again, if any of you are ever interested in talking more about politics or advocacy or engagement, feel free, drop it in the Discord. Let us know. Let me know. Let the mods know. There's gonna be some things where we could talk more about. I would love to find more topics to discuss, and it doesn't have to be just Mental Health Mondays, right? We stream 4 days a week, so I'd like to think that we will have something that we could talk about. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to buy a house in the neighborhood I lived in when I was kids. I can't buy a house in the state I'm in, and it was kind of ghetto. Yo, you know what's crazy? Lady, I lived in Woodside. I lived in Woodside, Queens, growing up. Woodside is like, it's not like, I remember first coming out. Oh my gosh, I just moved my camera. Sheesh. I remember first coming out. I'm gonna put some music back on. I remember first coming out. I remember that it wasn't a bad neighborhood, but it wasn't good by any means, right? However, the property value, like not even the house itself, just the lot where my parents' house is now, it's such a high value now, right? And that's the thing. My family was one of the lucky ones, because we got that house from my aunt. And so it's just like a wild, it's such a wild thing to think about, right? Because the value of our property was already pretty high, because of the fact that, you know, it's a good location, it's by a school. But then as more money, and that's a part of a problem with taxes, right? Like, the fact of the matter is that for public schools, their funding comes from property taxes. And so for people, and so if you live in a poor neighborhood where there's more Section 8 housing, where there's more affordable housing and such, right? Then that directly correlates with the quality of education you're gonna get in that neighborhood, the quality of teachers, the experience of teachers, the efficacy of learning method. You know, like, there's so many different factors that play into that. But anyway, I digress, because you get me started on education. I will not stop, y'all. But let's talk about mental health. What is it? What is mental health? We've seen it. I believe it. We've seen it. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. So here's a website. Here's one of the many websites. So first off, again, shout out to Tech. He was one of our old Discord admins. Such a awesome person. Love that guy. So I am on mentalhealth.gov. This is for all my friends in the US. All right. So the cool thing about this website, one thing I always like about it, is I always look on the About Us, and I always look at, okay, well, where's the other information coming from, right? Because for those of you who've ever gone to school, right, like, I think, like, the main thing is information. You can find any information you want to, right, on the internet. As a matter of fact, there's too much information, right? However, I think it's always important to, for me, whenever I look at different websites and such, I always try and see if there's anything that makes where else they get their sources from, where else they find, where else they're connected to. You know, is it a formal website versus that? Again, those are just general things I look at. And I'm sorry if it's like, you know, like, bring it back to basics, right? You always want to make sure that you're paying attention to what you're actually looking at. But anyway, what is mental health? So I like the sentence here. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. Over the course of life, if you experience mental health problems, your thinking, mood, and behavior could be affected. Many factors contribute to mental health problems, including biological factors such as genes or brain chemistry, life experiences such as trauma or abuse, and lastly, certainly not least, family history of mental health problems. So I'm going to stop there for a moment. And again, I'm going to, let me put this link in there. That's where we're reading this from. Again, that's available for everyone. And so one thing that we learn in psych, right, is what are the factors, right, of mental health? What affects it, right? Because it's not just because we talk about the psychosocial cultural aspect of it, right? So psycho is so, you know, what are we born with genetically, right? Because some people are more genetically prone to certain disorders more so than others, right? So if your parents have diabetes, then diabetes may be, you know, that's something that inherently you are at more risk of getting, right? You're more you're not like, it's not, doesn't mean you're a huge red flag, but I think what's the official term? It's like you're genetically more predisposed. You're more likely to get it, right? and then social, right? Social, so the environment upon which you live, right? How you're raised, right? So that's another way of looking at life experiences, right? And that includes how we deal with trauma, the traumas that we experience, the severity, and how our egos, how we are placed in that situation. Then there's also something that also in life experiences, it's not also covered here because there's family history, right? We talked about that, and that's also covered under biological factors if you think about it as well. But then also, what are the cultural aspects of it, right? What are the economic factors that come into it, right? Because if you were fortunate to be raised in a family that where they make a lot of money, right, then there's a higher chance you can actually where there's a higher chance of preventative care being administered, right, and resources being allocated towards that, and not to say that rich people don't deal with trauma, but with how things are in this country, if you have the money, it's much easier to fix things. And so this is just like a very base. One thing I was always thinking about working on was I'd like to build like a deck, and we could talk about more where we could like share with people. But this isn't so bad. This also talks about some warning signs: eating too much, sleeping too much, pulling away from people's usual activities, lower energy, feeling like nothing matters, so like a huge sense of apathy, unexplained aches and pain, so your emotional, mental health, the pain from that becomes somatic, right? Feeling helpless or hopeless, smoking, drinking, drugs as usual, unusually confused, forgetful, on edge, higher chance, exhibiting higher like risky behaviors, right? Nihilism, like what's the point of death, like that kind of deal. Inability to perform daily tasks, harming yourselves, hearing voices or believing things are not true. So one thing that they also say here is mental health is important at every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood, right? So with mental health, right? Typically you won't see growth. I think in the DSM-6 they talk about, or like in a lot of more updated resources, you don't see mental health disorders in individuals develop typically until their mid-20s. There are obviously exceptions to the case, depending on if you were genetically predisposed to a certain position, like Alzheimer's, right? And for others, like it could be something different, right? With that being said, mental health, right? So it is covering a range of issues. So there are four general categories, which they talk about here. Where is it? Oh, wait. I did not see it on here. Oh, here you go. Well, there's not four. There are these. And so, here in the United States, we have the DSM-6, and what was it? Something manual. I forget what it's called. But anyway, there's several disorders in here. They're split, right? But then the main thing is there's gonna be times where they overlap, where you may think it's one thing, but it's actually something else. And the first things first is I am a huge, just like so many people in chat, and I hope someone hears this who needs to hear it is that if you are struggling, right, you don't feel okay for whatever reason, then please seek help. Please. Because you have value, you have worth, you are important, you matter. You are worthy of love and affection and attention and help. Most importantly, you are worthy of help. You are worthy of being helped and supported. No matter what you think, you are worthy of that. And so, there's several disorders here. There's like a nice little description in each one. All right, so this is my favorite one. Favorite one in that it's not my favorite one. It's just the one I have. People with anxiety disorder. So I was 4 years ago I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, and then also with depression, major clinical depression. So yeah, right here, mood disorders, right? Seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, I know people that have that. That sucks. And it's tough, right? And for me, I have been in therapy for the past 4.5, nearly 5 years now, y'all. My journey has taken me through some highs and lows. And that's my story. For those of you who have been watching, you've heard my story. I hope I hope people have been paying attention. But I've told my story, and I've talked about my successes and my challenges and my growth and my setbacks, right? And I think like we talk about and I talk about my story a lot because I hope that one it's not about, and here's the thing, like I always encourage people to share, because for one, it's not about, oh, you have to, like, my story is worse than yours or your story is worse than mine. It's not about compare and contrast. Like, we're not like, nobody, what was something Kelly or Spicy said is like, nobody wins the emotional angst contest. Like something to that effect. Yeah, we aren't here for the trauma Olympics. There you go. Hey, let's go. And here's the thing, right? It's not about compare and contrast, y'all. It's about finding common ground. It's about having a baseline, right? All shit is bad shit. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Melon, for liking my photo on Instagram. But anyway, but here, let me jump back in the fun, because I don't know how to turn. I thought I turned off that notification. See. But anyway, right. So that's one of the biggest things that we talk about, especially on Mondays, but just in general, right? I hope that, like, I'm always pushing for people to join the Discord, because I don't stream 24 hours a day, right? But there's always, and that's not to say that there's anyone streaming anywhere, right? But I think, like, it's important that we do have resources available to others in the Discord, where we have the links to the suicide prevention helplines, both within the US and other countries, also some other resources as well. And there's a bunch of people, and frankly, there's a bunch of people, I think, where in our community where people feel comfortable sharing with each other when they feel they need to be supported. And that doesn't mean that and I'd like to add that with a caveat, right? Like, the number one thing, right? The most important thing Not the number one thing. The most important thing, right? As part of anyone's journey, right? Is with anyone's path to recovery when it comes to dealing with mental illness is you have to treat it like any other serious injury, which means talking to a licensed medical professional, right? Especially in the case of mental health, right? It's not just also speaking to a mental health speaking to an officially licensed medical professional, a doctor, but then also speaking to a licensed mental health professional, right? So with that being said, you have therapists, you have psychologists, you have licensed clinical social workers, right? There nurse practitioners. There's so many people within the network, within the medical network industry, right? People who are experts, people who are able to effectively and officially diagnose you and help you get the help you need. All right. And that's the main thing. Kelly speaking that truth in here in chat. Thank you, Kelly. Much, much love. Yes. Talk to an expert, someone who knows. Be prepared for healing to take time and work, and make sure that you have support from loved ones. So that's number one. Speaking to a licensed professional, right? Two, I would even say is, to Kelly's point, identify a support system. A support system is, what is a support system? How I defined a support system for me in my path was they were people who I could trust to talk openly about what my struggles were. Didn't mean I necessarily talked to them for advice. It didn't mean necessarily I talked to them, for guidance. But a big part of it was just helping to communicate, having someone to communicate to about it, right? Someone that they didn't need to even know where the fuck I was coming from. They just need to know, like, yo, Jay is in pain, right? And I'd even go so far as to argue I struggled so much with that within the first couple of years of my recovery because of the plain and simple fact I did not have a support system. I tell this, like, I was in therapy for almost 5 years, y'all. And for the first 3, nearly 4 years, I didn't talk to anyone. Like, only person I talked to was my fucking therapist because I was ashamed, because I didn't feel like, there were a million reasons as to why I felt like I couldn't share with family, with other loved ones, and with all that. Yeah. Someone who you think has your best interests. Yeah, Spicy's adding on to this, which I love. Someone who you think has your best interests, which also means if you're looking for advice, which you may not like what you hear. Yeah. Because your support system is going to be full of people that have your best interests at heart. And that means sometimes they have to hold you accountable, right? Oh, yo, we got Bloop in the chat. Rachel, hello, friend. Happy Mental Health Monday. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. All right. I hope your sunburn ain't too bad, homie. How are you? How was your weekend? How's your weekend, Rachel? I hope you're doing well. Love the emotes, by the way. Yes, let's go. Swag. Anyway, and while we're waiting on Rachel, but yeah, again, like, now I think an important thing to also note is that support system, your support system, people you look to support you, and this is a topic that we've kind of discussed, actually. I don't want to say like ad nauseum, but like, it's something we've discussed a lot, right? Where people think, oh, well, let me lean on my family, right? And family is important, right? Family is very important. But I always hesitate to say that's the first thing because family is such a subjective thing, right? And I know I know Spicy and Kelly, we've talked about it, the three of us, and other people have mentioned it before. But just to talk about my personal experience, my family's fucked up. like like I like I'm the youngest of 9 kids, and there was a point where I really only fucked with like maybe 4 of my siblings. Like I actually liked them. You know what I'm saying? I'm on better terms now, right? I'm on better terms now with a lot of my family. But that being said, my family's all fucked up because I'm cordial with a lot of them. I got love for most of them. But I only really talk to like 2 of them, 3 of them maybe. Two or 3 of my siblings, if that. And there's a lot of reasons why, right? Spicy's my family now. Yo, can Spicy be like my sibling too? Spicy, you wanna like adopt me? Can we be cousins? Can we be cousins? So that way I could call Bucket Cousin Bucket. No, yo, Spicy's so fucking awesome. Yo, shout out to you, homie. Much love. But I think like for me, it was about building up, right? And even then, there was a point where I thought my parents were part of my support system. My mother was part of my support system, and I found out that was not the case, right? And so I think those are two of the biggest. Those are like the 2 first high priority things you have to do. You have to talk to medical professional, right? And then you have to identify support system. And I'm not saying that you have to identify, you got to identify your people, basically. You got to identify your people, right? And I realized as part of my process, right, as I grew through it, there are people that I could have had in my circle that I did not, because I had placed an emphasis, I had placed a strain on myself to where I felt like because of my perceived role, or because of how I felt people perceived me within the group, I felt like I could not share because I was one of the older ones. So I was like, okay, well, as the elder, I have to do this, I have to do that. I have to lead by example, and that means not saying anything. That means just, I'm a trudge up, and I'm gonna just do my thing. I'm gonna just work on it from there, right? Yeah. Yo, we got Young in the chat. Young baby, what is up, homie? Yo, happy Monday. Yo, you still out Cali way, baby? How you doing, bro? Happy Monday. I'm so happy to see you, man. Yo, Young Sleep is the real G. Young Sleep is the real motherfucking G. Yeah, where you been, Young? Yo, you catching flights? Yo, as long as you ain't catching cases, baby. Alright? Good job. Shout outs to you. Thank you, Rachel, for the lurk. Much love. I appreciate it. Thank you, homie. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you just getting back from Cali? Hey, let's go. Yo, I saw the pictures. I saw some of the pictures, bro. And, yo, I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you. But, yeah. So I would say those are 2 of the biggest things. And with mental health, let's talk about some of the other. And I think we're kind of talking about it a little bit. But I think there are different reasons why people may not feel comfortable sharing, right? Oh, I had the most fun. Bro, my heart is full. That's real. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I'm glad to hear. Much love. Yo, Young is one of the realest G's in the fucking game right now, man. Love this man to death. Shout outs to him. Your workout streams on Saturday, sharing your vulnerabilities, talking about, just being open with yourself as an individual and there are different societal expectations that come with it, right? And, Young has always just said, fuck it, and I'm going to speak my truth. And he brings power to his truth. And much love to you, homie. Shout outs to you for that. I'm just so damn happy right now. Oh, yo. We gotta hold space for that, baby. Gotta hold space for that. That's an emotion. That's a feeling. We gotta hold space for that, y'all. You're a real one. Oh, nah, appreciate you. Yo, I met Young on Twitter, y'all. Young and Vanessa. Young, they're two people. I was meeting cool people on Twitter. All right, don't get me wrong. When I first started out as a content creator, as a streamer, Ashley Vlogs. I met Ashley Vlogs, her boyfriend Ranger Gaming, then Canadian Neighbor, Mrs. Neighbor, Pyro Forever, bunch of cool people, right? But two of the realest motherfuckers I ever met on everything. Two of the dopest ass people, Young X Sleep and Vanessa Valerie. And shout outs to Nessa. Love you too, homie. I hope you well. I keep leaving Nessa standing, y'all. She's like, yo, let's go play some DBD. And I'm like, damn, yo, I'm old. I'm trying to go to bed. Yo, Young saying to get a game soon? Yes, let's go. Let's go. Sheesh. So just like how the spell been dubbing on me, I accidentally dubbed on Nessa the other day and I felt terrible. I was like, no, Nessa, homie. Oh my gosh. But y'all, but let's talk about some of the factors that come into. Let's talk about why some people why mental health is hard to talk about, right? Here in the States. For many people, especially for BIPOC, right? So Black, Indigenous, and people of color, right? Communities. I want to talk about my specific experience as an immigrant that came to this country, raised all but the first 9 months of my life. I've been raised here in the States. Like, you ask me where I'm from fucking New York. The fuck you from? I run that. I'm playing. I ain't gonna tell you to run that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. I got love for all y'all, but yo, my feet's in the Lone Star State, baby, but my heart's where the city never sleeps. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say straight up. I'm a New Yorker, you know, like it's in my blood. That's my identity. That's how I identify. People ask me, yo, where you from? From New York. Where you from? No, like, where you really from? Oh, I'm from Queens. I'm glad you recognize. Where you from? No, like, you know, where were your parents from? Well, obviously, my parents' house in Woodside, Queens, in New York. The fuck you trying to say? Yo, y'all ever play that game with someone? Oh, it is so fucking awkward, y'all. Where you from? No, where you really from? Sheesh. Oh my god. And that shit never happened to me until I actually like moved out to Oregon in high school. That shit was a culture shock, y'all. Shit was a fucking culture shock. No, but like, where you from, though? Where you from, though? It's like, motherfucker. Bro, what you mean? But anyway, I think I'm Filipino. My parents are both Filipinos. traditional Filipinos, Roman Catholics, big family, all about family values, traditional family values. I'm the youngest of 9 children, like I've said, and you know, I think like one of the biggest things has been like, what am I how am I supposed to behave as a man, right? And we talked about this a while back in more detail, talking about toxic masculinity and talking about that. And you know, I think that's another topic I'd like to go into more detail at a later time. But you know, not just in Asian countries, but in most developing countries, right? Mental health is not something we talk about, right? It's not a topic that, when you say mental health, there's a negative stigma surrounding that in poor communities, because like, especially for people who only focus on, who are overtly religious. And that's not to say religion is bad, but in my experience, dealing with religion has been a fucking clusterfuck. And I'm so glad on this note that ladies, no cursing thing has run out a long time ago, because I would have been screwed. But the thing I want to say is, you know, because again, there's a cultural aspect to it, right? There's cultural and then social too. You know, we don't, if you hear about, oh, someone's going crazy, it's like there's such a negative perception. It's not something that's normalized. It's not something that is accepted. It's not something that, it's something that's frowned upon, right? And so that's the cultural aspect of it. Second, economic. So let's talk. So that's cultural. There's societal expectations placed upon individuals based on how they were raised within the parental, based how they were raised by their caretakers to decide, and you know, and then culture, and then those norms are then imprinted onto us as children, right? We are raised to believe X, Y, Z. We listen to mom and dad, or we listen to mom and mom, or dad and dad, or whoever and whoever, right? We listen to our caretakers on, here's how you're supposed to live life. Next is there an economic factor? So I briefly touched about this, right? You know, talking about rich people. It's not until recently where mental health, we're paying for therapy, where I remember even in like the early, like growing up in the early 90s, like therapy was something that like rich white women did in Beverly Hills. That was the stereotype about therapy. Like, therapy is something you do when you're bored, and you ain't got time to be bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the whole, and that was such a fucked thing to think about, right? Like, because I've been told that, y'all, when I said I've been going to therapy for like almost 5 years, let's see, I'm 32 now. Let's see if I know how to do math. I've been going to therapy since I was 27, like right before I turned 27, 26. Because I'm about to turn 33 this month. Not this month, I'm sorry, this year. And really for 2 years before that, when I was like 25, 26, right? I was dealing with some shit. That's when shit started to happen. Like, it was kind of around that point. And I always thought, I need to pray more. I need to do this more. You know, therapies. That sounds fucking dumb. And I've had to come a long way, y'all. And I still have in spite of that, I still have a long way to go, honestly. And so, with that being said, right? When I started going to therapy, the only reason I could go was because I could fucking afford it. Like, because I had to do, this is when I was in New York. Like, if you're ever in New York City, in Queens, Bluler Psychotherapy Center, they will have you pay out for your sessions on a sliding scale based on your income, which is super awesome. And then they take nearly all insurances. And then, you know, I was so fortunate to have that opportunity. Real talk. Like, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to fucking afford it. Young says, therapy talk. I'm like, Kelly, I'm so proud of you. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it. Did your parents believe in therapy or not? Nah, they didn't. They don't believe in that shit. Young, let me tell y'all. So, on everything, Young is crazy. Because, like, I remember my therapist, this was like immediately after my attempt. After my attempt, and November, where I went through really where where I had that episode of suicidal ideation, and frankly, I was it's crazy to think about, because I think about where, in perspective, I was 7.5 feet away from killing myself, because that's where the kitchen was, that's where the knives were, and then another 7 steps into the bathroom, run warm water, right? That was the first thing I thought of, right? And I'm sorry to get so graphic with y'all, but when you're in it, you anything to think about stopping that pain and that worthlessness and the suffering, anything that you think will give you relief. And that's what it is. Anyway, I went through that whole episode. And Noxome, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for clocking in. I appreciate it, friend. Welcome. When I talked to my parent, so anyway, I went through that episode, right? And then I missed the therapy session because I fell asleep, because I was on I just started on my antidepressants. They fucked up my sleeping schedule. And so my therapist, because she couldn't get a hold of me, she called the cops to my house to do a wellness visit. So shout out to Laura, my therapist, old therapist back in New York. Saved my life. Bless you. Love you to death. I hope you're well, you and your family. But anyway, she did the right thing. She called the cops. Make sure that I didn't kill myself or anything, because at that time I'd finally okay, fine, I'm gonna go do the medication route. I'm finally gonna do this. I'm gonna finally I'm just do everything, right? I need to get better. And so after the cops came, my parents were like, yo, my mom was like, what's the deal with that? My parents were like, what's the deal with that? But they didn't ask me. But then I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh, I need to share with my mom. I need to share with my parents what's going on with me, because I'm struggling right now. And so I finally, I sat my mom down. I was like, yo, mom, we sitting at the kitchen table. I'm like, yo, moms, I'm struggling. I'm in pain. I'm taking these new medicine. I'm taking this new medicine for my depression, because I've been having really bad thoughts, and I'm in a lot of pain right now, and I just need your help. I need your help, please. And you know, like, there's a moment where it's like you're watching a movie, and if it was a Hallmark movie, right? If it was a Hallmark movie, you could picture her like reaching out hands and like, yo, I'm here for you, da da da. And that didn't happen. I remember looking at her in the eyes for a moment, and after I shared this, and I'm not that close with my mom, right? I wasn't close with my mom at that point, and we'll talk about that in more detail. We could talk about that in more detail. Jay's wonderful life, but I think the biggest thing is, I just hope she would say, you know, you're gonna be okay. Like, yeah, you know, I got you. Or, hey, you know, I love you. Or, hey, you know, I'm so sorry to hear that. And my mother said, the very first thing she said is, you know, it's because you gotta keep praying, John. You gotta keep praying, Jay. And at that moment, I was just like, oh, all right. All right. Oh, okay. Yo. What is going on, Jay? What is up, my man? Yo, thank you for coming through. Yo, it's been a while. It has been a while, my G. I hope you're doing well. All right. Thank you for your service. I hope you're staying healthy and staying with your loved ones and everyone, yo. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah, I never thought of that. Right? Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, she was like, oh, you gotta pray. And then, like, and then, like, after forever and a half, right? I guess she saw the look on my face, because then she goes like, oh, and you know, you can always talk to me. You know, you always feel comfortable to talk to me. And I'm like, nah, bitch. We're fucking done. We done, homie. We good. We good. We alright. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And then I was like, alright. Bet. Like, and then, honestly, like, I was like, yo, I'm about to, like, and I'm not even gonna bother talking to my dad, because my dad's fucking worse. Like, I have no respect for my father. Like, I don't respect that man at all. Like, fuck that guy. And that's a different story. Coming soon, probably. Another Monday, I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, you know, like, I was talking about support systems earlier, right? Like, the whole long and short of this is, we're talking about support systems. You have to identify your support systems. You do not make assumptions. Reach out to literally fucking everyone. Because I always assumed my parents would be on the up and up. I always assumed there were people in my life that would not be on the up and up. God fucking damn, have I never been more wrong about shit, y'all. I've never been more wrong about the people that I realized were always in my corner versus the people that were just walking up with me to the runway. You know what I'm saying? By that, I mean, like, they was only there for show. Like, they wasn't going to do a damn thing for me. And that's how life is, right? Like, you got to build, you know, build relationships with different people on different states. And people always assume with family it's like unconditional love, but yo, that shit is just as transactional. You know, like, Oh, and I'm sorry, Jay. Been a minute, been super busy with school. Just started college. Yeah, man, we've been healthy. Happy to hear that, brother. Happy to hear that. My wife had to stop talking. Her dad wasn't great for her mentally. His stepdad, though, was amazing. She talks to him all the time, so I feel that. Yo, Jay, thank you for sharing, bro. Thank you. Much love. And yo, I'm glad that your wife is, your wife has like a father figure, right? And And you know, I think we talk about, there was a saying that we were talking about last week. Blood is thicker than water, but not the womb of. Fuck, what was that? What was the full quote? There you go. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, right? So like the family that you make, those bonds are more important than, or they're more impactful, right? They're more lasting than the bonds you're born with, right? And again, I'm not saying this to say like that doesn't mean that your parents can't, or that your family can't be your support system, because I have friends and I know people, you know, thankfully, and there are people within our community who bring different experiences, and some of them thankfully have had the experience where they've been able to rely on members of their family and other loved ones. And yo, when I tell y'all, like, that's an empowering and beautiful thing to hear. Like, bravo to them. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for sharing, Jay. I hope the rest of Mental Health Monday goes well. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. You have to go pick up someone from the airport. All right, no worries. Yo, Kelly, thank you so much for coming through. Much love. Thank you for stopping by and you know, holding space with us, friend. Appreciate you. Much love. Kelly is always, Le Mans S is always real homie for life. Real friend. I love her to death. Probably just one of the best people I've met, honestly. Like, dead ass. Like, I'm not even ashamed to say it. But y'all. But you know, I think like one of the biggest things has been, what are we doing to, but again, like when we talk about those are the only two things, the two most important things when talking about mental health, right? Again, speak to a licensed professional. Identify your support system. Identify friends. You know, and I think the thing is, I think it's funny because like one of the things that always scared me was like, oh, what if people like gonna look at me differently, right? What if people like gonna look at me, yo, like they gonna look at me like, yo, Jay's fucking nuts, yo. Like this man's fucking losing his shit right now, B. And like that was always my fear. That was always my number one fear about all of it, right? But it's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't until, like, I moved from New York to Texas as part of my path to recovery, of rebuilding, of recovering myself, right? Of renewing and you know, focusing on me, and that's really what this whole year has been about. Ever since I moved out here in February, you know, officially moved out here to Texas in February, building a support system, right? Building a network of people, of friends, both IRL and, you know, in the virtual space that I can rely on. Building a network of people that I can connect with and people to share and empower and share resources with. And there have been so many trials and tribulations on that. But with all that being said, you know, that's part of our mission as a channel and part of where we're going. And so frankly, you know, just the fact that we're able to do these things, I'm just very happy and thankful that people are they know that whatever I'm saying is resonating with y'all. So shout out to y'all. Thank you so much again for clocking in with me, showing love, holding space. You know, this shit is important, y'all. And so I hope, and so with that being said, that's kind of like the end of, I guess, the structured talk, so to say. But I hope everyone is doing well. Again, for those of you who are just joining us, I hope that you had chance and space over the course of this weekend to refresh, to recover, to renew, and to relax, and to be able to enjoy. Hey Mina, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for clocking in. Much love. Happy Monday. Are you still on that schedule? It's good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Happy Mental Health Monday. And to all of you, Jay, thank you for clocking in. It's been a minute, my man. And I'm glad. Yo, super busy with school. Look, life happens to us all. I'm just so glad you came in, you checked in. You know what I'm saying? Really do appreciate it. It's very sweet of you. Very nice of you to do that, bro. And always appreciate it. And one thing I want to say is, look, y'all, all the other shit doesn't matter, but subs are cool, bits are cool, donations are cool, but the most precious resource we have in time. So the fact that y'all decided to spend time with me and clock in and checking in, but yeah, just checking in. Want to say hi. Got my vaccine. About to rest up, but here for a dose of good vibes. Ayo. Yo, Mina, congrats on getting the second half of your microchip. I have not gotten any 5G cell reception or a randomly assigned superpower as of yet, as a result of being fully vaccinated. But hopefully it comes soon, because real talk. Like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you got it, my friend. Yo, that's what's up. Shout outs to you. Yas, Mina. Yas. Oh, my God. And y'all, friends, at this time, we are just chilling. We are just vibing through. Happy Mental Health Monday. My name is JJ, the part-time gamer, and thank you for clocking in with me. Want y'all know, today is Mental Health Monday. This is a chance where we get to check in. We get to chat and chill. We hold space. And we get to talk about, at this point is where I like to always, anytime while I'm talking, if you have anything you want to share or anything you want to talk about or have questions, talking about with my story or just with your story, I would love to hear it. Would love to hold space for that if you're comfortable, or even if not, I'm just glad that y'all here to share with us and to be here with us today. I appreciate it. And again, thank you so much for the follow to our two newest members who just clocked in. Thank you to Knox Dome, and thank you to Lucifer on Ketamine. Shout out to y'all, friends. Thank you again for showing love to the movement, clocking in with us. I appreciate y'all. On that note, friends, we are actually at 194 followers. So I've made a promise that if we are at 200 followers, if and when we get to 200 followers, I will do a dating profile stream. And the details of that will be released when we actually hit 200. Okay? So you got to stay tuned. You got to check out the Discord, because that's where it's all going down. All right? I'm here. Hey, Luke, baby. What is up? How are you doing? Happy Monday, Luke. Yo, man. I'm always so happy when Skyplague is here. Skyplague is the coolest fucking person ever. I love this man. To death. Shout out to you, bro. Couldn't miss the wonderful show. Aw, no, thank you. How's your weekend, man? How you feeling? That reminds me, y'all. We got a couple of updates coming up soon. Couple of collaborations. Couple of projects coming to a conclusion, hopefully. Some progress being made. Also, some new updates. We got some new cool things happening tomorrow, baby! Tia, you excited for tomorrow? Yes, I am. Hey, let's go. Tia, what is up, friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday, Mental Health Monday to you. How's your weekend, Tia? Thank you again for showing me Graveyard Helper, Graveyard Keeper. I forget the name of the game, but it was super dope, actually. Ooh, homemade chicken tacos? Yes. For Luke, it just started. For me, it's amazing so far, working on a new recipe. Ooh, you guys are making the chicken tacos? Yo, let's go. Let's go. That sounds mad delicious. I am with it. Hung out with Mayumi all weekend. Yay! Yo. Friends. Now, typically, Tuesday is Try Hard Tuesday, where I will be playing Valorant. That is not happening tomorrow, because tomorrow I will be playing Monster Hunter. Not Monster Hunter. I'll be playing Monster Prom with Tia, Skyplague, Mayumi, hopefully some other awesome, dope ass people. All right. Monster Prom is the nicest way to call it is a chaos simulator, Lucas said. Or it could be a dating simulator. Either way, we trying to slay, baby. Hey. Last time you played Monster Hunter, I carried you. Yo, lady, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. The last 4 times I played Monster Hunter, like the last 4 to 7 times I've played Monster Hunter, with not just you, but with literally anyone, I've been carried. There's never been a time playing Monster Hunter where I was not carried. Yo, I saw that. Tia, you had a SNES, Super Nintendo, ES, Japanese RPG marathon over the weekend, Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy 6. Yo, I saw that, yo. I saw that. I saw your post. I was like, oh damn, okay, she gaming. Yo, she big gaming. Big brain and gaming. And y'all, shout outs to the homies, y'all. Thank you for clocking in. Lady is one of the OGs. OG of the channel. Lady's been stuck with me since Lady's been stuck with me for a while, actually. I almost feel bad for her. Except, I mean, you know, sucks for you that we're friends. Sheesh.
Tiajin has clocked in. Party popper, party popper, party
Aw.
popper, party popper.
Comrade, thank you for that Jeff Bezos money. Fuck the billionaires. They're a gross over representation of the extremes of capitalism, and it's disgusting that we got 3 men trying to battle to be the first person in space while the top 0.1% of Americans hold half of the wealth of the country. That's fucked. Anyway, but who's keeping track, right? Anyway, friends, yeah, thank you again, Tia. Thank you for the resub. Thank you for clocking in once again. Much love, friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. And everyone, thank you so much for the support, for the love, for just vibing with me. Super grateful. And you know, again, I always talk about the Discord, but like, I really hope that if you have any suggestions or if you have any ideas, anything you'd like to hear me talk about, and also we talk about doing streams for also I will have suggestions about streams as well, that we will post in Discord, not just myself but the awesome moderation team that we have here. And yo, stay tuned. People have been asking about monthly Valorant tournaments, setting things up for the community. And if that's something that you are interested in, something you'd like to see, yo, drop a link, you know, drop a note, let us know. I'd love to hear from you. We would love to hear from you. Other members of the community would love to hear from you. And let's get to know each other. Let's hang out. Let's play games. Let's show. Let's vibe, baby. Let's clock in. I'm used to it. Hi, lady. And then Tia's asking. Hi, lady. Tia's asking, does the tabletop stream interest you? Like, what do you mean by tabletop? What do you mean by tabletop, Tia? Like, a tabletop game? Like Warhammer 40K? Because that would interest me. But I have no idea how to play that game. eBit Gaming. I wanted to ask eBit Gaming to show me. Betrayal at House on the Hill and Tabletop Simulator. I do, but I don't wanna share that with people. I'm selfish. I don't want to share that with people, honestly. No cap. Like, there's some things where I want to share, but like there's some games where I'm just not gonna play on stream because I just want to be free to be as completely unhinged and wild as fuck. Don't want to be the traitor online. Yo, so let me tell y'all, Tia, and for everyone. So on this channel, I'll play Among Us. And when it comes to Among Us, I hate being the imposter because I hate killing my friends. And one of the toughest things about it is you have to lie. And I get so anxious, y'all. Like I've been taking an SSRI for months to deal with my anxiety and depression, and like still that shit sucks. And and yo, our bro for the shame to come completely unhinged on Twitter and say the wildest shit on there, but but in Betrayal you get like a super unfair advantage. True, but yo, Tia, real talk, I was the traitor last time and I still fucking lost because I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm the worst liar. That's why I've never played. Yo, facts, lady. Facts, Tia. And yo, Young, bro, I've seen your posts and I love you to death because, yo, my man, on everything, I see some shit that you posted and I could see you be like, ooh, I really would hit the post button on this bitch. Now I'm gonna change it up. Cause yo, like, yo, Young, I feel that, bro. I feel that on everything. I feel that. Cause there be some times where I'm like, yo, I'm about to snap on this motherfucker. Like, yo. Ooh, I would like Betrayal Baldur's Gate. It's us against a game instead of us against another player. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, Young. Last time I played with y'all, you and I were imposters. We killed it. Yo, we did. Comrade, that is very, very true. Last time we played together, comrade, what ended up happening is we end up doing cool shit. We get kills. We get imposter win because we are both good liar. Da. Was very, very good. Thank you, Comrade Orby, for channel point alert. Da. Well, maybe I can show to you off stream sometime. Da. Comrade Tia, is that game on Steam? The online MMO? Like online Dungeons and Dragons, comrade? Is that the game? Oh, da. Oh, I think we play game already. Yet? I think we play game. I thought we play Betrayal at Baldur's Gate. If not, apologies. Da. Am I free after stream today? I believe. Oh, I see. Thank you, Comrade Tia. Orb is asking, are you free after stream today? I believe so. Oh, for Velo? I think I'm supposed to play Apex Legends with comrade Ski Boy Orbi. But if not, if he does not get back to me, then I'm more than happy to play with you, friend. You already know what it is. I will let you know. I will let you know. It's no problem, comrade. Da. I will let you know. In meantime, friends, I just want you to know, I hope you're all doing well. Thank you. And I can't keep doing. How long have I been doing this accent for? Like 3 minutes? Yeah, I always try to take it as far as I can. I always forget. But y'all, I am so if you follow me on Instagram, y'all, I have been messing around. It's better when other people do it with you. Yo, facts. Like, yo, last Thursday, y'all, let me tell y'all, last Thursday we played Dead by Daylight. It was Kelly, Spicy, Luke, Bucket, and Gothic and Tia, and we were actually doing customs, and that was some of the most fun I've ever had in Dead by Daylight, y'all. On everything. Let me tell y'all. It was such a blast. I had the most fun. But yeah, like, I've been messing around. When I tell y'all, I've been on that man, it's always playing that game with you. It's always fun playing that game with you guys. Yo, facts. And now Young is back. So that means Young's gonna get in the mix, yo. Yes. Orbeez back. That means Orbeez gonna get in the mix, yo. Yes. She. But y'all, I usually kill someone right away in front of everyone to get voted off the spaceship. Oh, you talking about Among Us? Oh, nah, baby. Oh, nah. I remember, yo, let me tell y'all, one of the first times Tia, this is like when Tia actually gave Among Us an honest effort. Tia was like, oh, yeah, well, I'm here. And then one of us was like, Tia, why'd you come back to this one area? She was like, no, just throw me out. Get me off this spaceship. Get me off. And she was the actual imposter. And this shit was so funny. She was like, all right, I'm done. She was like, I'll play hide and seek, but I ain't playing no more. And I'm like, all right, fair. That's fair. That is fair. All right, vent in front of someone on purpose. Nah, Tia, you gotta embrace it. Yo. You gotta embrace it. For better or worse. Yeah, because, like, yo, we all think because you've been saying that you'll be saying that for, like, 8 games in a row. Oh, I'm the imposter, by the way, guys. I'm the imposter. Look, I'm venting, guys. And we're like, all right, sure thing, Tia. Yeah, sure. And then she kills someone in front of us. Like, oh, shit! She was right! Oh, my God! No, baby! Oh, no, baby! Oh, no! But y'all, when I tell you, my friends, shit is real. The shit is real. Oh my gosh, the best strategy. That's true. That's very big brain, right? Because, like, there comes a point where, like, you get away with it because people just like, I ain't gonna believe you. Yeah, see, yo, it was big brain on Tia's part. Like, honestly, if I did not see Tia kill, I remember for one game, if I did not see her kill, I would have been like, oh, alright. I would have been like, oh, alright. Cool. You know, like, I would not have believed it. I would not have believed it myself, y'all. I'm just saying. Keeping it straight up. Alright? So, I just want to say, y'all, again, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. It's almost 8 o'clock. If you're just joining us, thank you for clocking in with me. My name is Jay. JR the part-time gamer. Once again, friends, thank you for clocking in and vibing with me. Happy happy Mental Health Monday, where we check in and we talk about how things are going, y'all. Tuesday, I guess this will be a good time to do some quick updates. On Tuesday, we'll be doing Monster Prom with a couple of friends. We will not be playing Valorant. Would you like me to send you pictures of my homemade tacos? The answer is going to be yes, Tia. I'm insulted that you even have to ask. I'm not going to lie. Tia, I'm insulted. Tia, I'm insulted that you asked if I wanted pictures. You've been my friend for how many years? And you're asking if I want pictures of food? The fuck? You serious? You serious, Tia? You think I don't want pictures of food? What kind of person do you take me for, Tia? Do you even know who you're talking to right now? Are we even friends? I'm messing with you, bro. Yo, you know my fat boy always wants that, yo. Inner fat boy and outer fat boy. Real talk. But yeah, I've been on. But no, please. I would love pictures of the tacos. Please, friends. Oh my. But yeah, man, like, it is what it is, and yo, on everything, my man, on everything, y'all. Ooh, for some reason, your rant makes me think of Max Brenner's best mac and cheese I've ever had. Yo, that was some of the best mac and cheese I've ever had. Max Brenner's really was some of the best mac and cheese I've ever had in my life. In my life. I make my taco meat in the crock pot. Oh, lady. I had to cover my mouth there real quick because I started drooling dead ass. Like, really started drooling. That was so bad, y'all. I really started drooling on fucking stream. Yo, this shit was some bad juju, fam. Sheesh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, we talk about food, yo. It's heavy in here. But yeah, man, I'm so happy. Thank you all so much for clocking in with me. Thank you for vibing, y'all. You know, I think like one of the main things is, let's see here. Let's see who we got online, y'all. Because I'm smelling the delicious food that my sister Wary is making, and shout outs to her. She is such an awesome person. Thank you, Wary. If you're listening, much love. I appreciate you. All right. And yeah, we are. Look, y'all. I just want to say that I'm grateful for everything that y'all brought. And thank you for allowing me to hold space with y'all. Thank you for spending time with me. And much love and appreciation. We are going to raid. With that being said, friends, we're going to end on this note. We're going to be raiding. We are going to be raiding the homie. Who are we going to raid? We got Sonder on. We got Gilly. We got Poison. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm supposed to be playing fucking customs with Christine. Oh shit. Oops. Wait, I don't even know if she got me in there. I don't even know if she got me in here. That's crazy. But anyway, y'all, we are gonna be clocking in there. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know if she invited me or not, but if anything, Orby, I guess I would, because Ski hasn't hit me up. But on that note, friends, we are going to raid. Who we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid, y'all? Oh my gosh, I just had that list up. Fuck me. Alright, yo, you know what we gonna do? We are going to raid the homegirl, Poison Fantasy. Poison Fantasy is super dope. I met her through Biscuit Ree. Super sweet person. Great Apex Legends player. Super wonderful. But again, friends, thank you so much for clocking in, vibing with me. I'm JJ, the part-time gamer. I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And until next time, be kind, be well, be good to others, and most importantly, to yourself. Thank you for the love. Let's go raid.